How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of I Think I Love You with your host, as always, Loverboy Los. Today's episode is going to feature Trey and Daniel, man. And shout out to the homie Anthony for booking these two guys. Anthony's my producer, and he's always working his butt off and trying to help me get guests, man, last minute or whenever he can. So this interview gets really fun. Daniel's from Ohio, Trey's from New Jersey, and they talk about their experiences here in LA and how it was dating. And luckily for the ladies too, you get to see how the different perspectives and what they like and don't like in their dating lives. I don't think a lot of guys do talk about that. So you're in for a treat. And also, Trey opens up about his relationship with his ex-wife too and how he got over it. So it's really cool interview. And also we did kind of have a little bit of alcohol, so we had to get these guys loose. That's why they opened up, but it was all good, all fun. And also please subscribe to I Think I Love You, and please leave a review. It helps out a ton. Can't say it enough. And please and thank you, and enjoy the episode.
Welcome to I Think I Love You, where we keep it real with your past, current, and future relationships. With your host, Loverboy Los.
Today, I got two very special guests from the East Coast. I got Daniel from Ohio. Let's go.
What's good?
And I got Trey from New Jersey, man.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, these guys, I can't wait. They're about to just go in today about whatever they're dating, whoever they're dating, all the tips for all these ladies out there.
No specifics, though.
No specifics, but we got a lot of examples, so it's cool. They'll know who they're talking about. I'm just kidding. And like always, I always got Anthony, my producer over here.
Yo, what's good? Let's go ham on these cats.
All right, guys. First of all, thank you, both of you, for taking the time to be on my show today.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
There you go, man. So my listeners know we had to get a little loose, so that we're all sipping a little whiskey and soda.
Yes, sir.
Daniel's
Like,
already
Jack
taking
Daniels.
off his jacket.
He's Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels came through.
He's got some shit to say.
Nah.
Daniel was all like, I gotta bring out the whiskey. I got a lot.
Brought out the fresh bottle
Always,
too. Not
unfortunately.
even cracked.
Damn, man. I'm honored that you did that.
Nah,
Like, damn.
I probably, unfortunately, got alcohol in me at all times, no matter where I am,
see that.
which is messed up on one end, but pretty lit at the other end. So,
You need your own alcohol eats, not Uber Eats. Alcohol drinks or some joint like that, you know what I mean?
Make sure you guys are like moving the mic.
Oh, okay, yeah, my bad.
Or whatever you guys want, man. Like, it can either stay right there, or you can guys, like,
You're cool with it staying there, just move it.
yeah, I think you guys will be cool right there. All right, guys. Like Anthony said, my show is all about love and relationships. But sometimes people just don't know about this type of stuff. And from your perspective, you guys are two mid-20s, late 20s single guys. You guys just probably dating around, getting what you can right now out here in this city, which I say LA's always got a lot of attractive girls, man. So, but like everyone else, we got careers, we got all this stuff going on. How do you guys just like balance the two out, man? When you guys got work and you're trying to just date around?
well, first of all, shout out to them LA girls you was talking about. They be showing love.
What about Ohio,
They
though?
mad cool. Ohio girls, no.
Rep your-
Love to Ohio. Hey, love to Ohio. I just happen to be out here. So, shout out to the LA girls we talking about dating in LA. So, shout out to them. I think it's interesting. When I first came out here, I was more focused on, just grinding, because I'm not the type of person that likes to date when I don't have other parts of my life together. Like, I need to, like, where I live at, what I'm saying, what I'm driving, first of all. So
I feel girls judge that a lot too, man. Depending if you got like a bucket or like at least something new or something like that.
I mean, even if you don't got nothing, you can't just be like, yeah, I missed my bus, so I'll be there like 45. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's a done deal.
right. So I was like, let me just get all these other pieces of my life together. And it's like an interesting age we live in with like the internet and dating apps and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I feel like, whereas before you had to like go out and make time to go to bars or whatever you do to, meet girls, whatever, is kind of been taken away. So where it's kind of easier for you to multitask as far as like working and dating at the same time because you can kind of pick and choose.
Yeah, man.
But I'm more of a work first type of person than relationships.
Yeah,
but
handle your business first.
Yeah, but I've done both before too, and it's kind of when you I think when you're in relationships, it's a part of that sacrifice of okay, I work, but I also got to make time for this too. So it just depends on the stage of relationship, all that stuff.
I'll feel you, man.
Me, yeah, I'm a work person too, but I'm a work and play person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Work
Best of
hard,
both
play
worlds.
hard.
Yeah. When I first got out here, what was that, like 2011? I was single. I just got out of a 6-year relationship.
Damn,
from
man.
Brooklyn, yeah.
So, wow.
6 years. Crazy.
It's like marriage, basically.
Basically, dog. Yeah, man. I came out here. I didn't start wilding out because I was looking for a job. You know, us from the East Coast, we all about that. Let's get money real quick, and then that play comes later. But yeah, I just decided. You know, I met a couple friends out here.
Yeah.
Was going out from time to time, and I was just having fun. I was 22. No, I was 24.
Oh, okay.
I was like 24 or 23. I was 23 or 24 years old. I was young, man. Young. I'm in LA.
You gotta make the best of it,
You
too.
gotta live your life, you know what I'm saying? So it was dope. Now the girls out here,
Yeah, compared to like Jersey or Brooklyn
Yeah.
or whatever, man.
Totally
yeah.
different.
Totally different.
It's black and white, man. I mean, the girls back at home on the East Coast, they're approachable, but they'll give you more conversation. If your game is tight, they'll
Yeah.
give you more conversation. I think girls out here, there's a lot of fake girls out here. There's a lot of girls, like you said, they want to know what you're driving, what job you
Yeah,
got, you know what I'm saying, how
sucks.
much money you making, you know what I mean? But girls out in New York, I don't know about the Midwest, but they all about your story. Like,
No
where you
way?
come from?
Really?
Yeah, where you
Oh,
come
I
from? What
love
type of
that,
dude?
dude.
Like, what type of dude are you? They could tell. They have that, if you genuine, if you cool, and then they'll give you that chance. Like, they're
I
not
don't care
all,
if you live in your mom's house.
well, nah. So,
They got some deal
the real
breakers.
woman do. The real woman do. But like I said, yo, if you 22 or 23, I don't think they caring right then and there.
Yeah.
But if you 28, 27, 30, yeah, they caring about that. Oh, I don't know what you think.
Nah, I was gonna say like I would make the distinction between because what I found out here is like it is a lot of like disingenuous people or just like I mean like fake people, quote unquote. But I think it's a difference between like Hollywood girls and LA girls because like
Yeah, I feel you on that.
it's like a different vibe above the 10 and below the 10, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
you could be up in, Hollywood kicking it and it's like a lot of, what the fuck's out there. Sorry, can I curse on here?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
my
can
bad.
say whatever you want.
It's a lot of like fugazi shit happening, but I feel like below or like other parts of LA when you meet people that's like really from here
Yeah.
and like born and raised, they see through a lot of that shit. And
My man said fugazi. They don't be using that word.
I don't even know what the hell Fugazi is.
Yeah, we be using that word back then.
but I feel like the people that's from here can be a lot more authentic than people that's like it's a lot of implants or immigrants or whatever you
Yeah.
talk about here versus the people that's actually from here, and I respect those people for sure. But since I work in Hollywood and live mostly in Hollywood,
So you see that all the time then?
what?
All that Fugazi shit.
Yeah, every week.
I just learned a new word.
Yeah. That's good, right? Rolls off the tongue.
Rolls off the tongue.
I'm gonna start using that every time. Yeah, man. No, I feel you because you guys like come from a whole different place, and now you guys live in the LA life, and you see all the transitions, how you got to fit in. Yeah. So props to you guys for at least being flexible and like switching up your game to kind of like over here to implement it. Or I don't even know if you had to, because to me, you guys kind of got like an advantage too, because you guys are implants too, and then some of these girls are always used to like the LA vibe or the California guys. Mm-hmm. So do you guys like see a type of advantage when you guys were just like out here, or did you guys were kind of like struggling like, damn man, like what's up with the girls over here?
I don't want to say it was an advantage. Like, I mean, my game is gonna always be my game. I don't when I'm hollering at somebody, or whatever like that. Like if I truly, genuinely feeling you, you gonna know. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out my way to go holler at girls and just be on some let me get with you or whatever like that. Like I value my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that at the end of the day, but I'm like I value my time. So like if I get that vibe from you, I'm gonna approach you. But I'm saying like because like I don't want to say I get intuitions, but I kind of know, or like I feel that, like I know the type of girls that I like.
Yeah.
So if I talk to her in that first couple of minutes, she give me the wrong vibe, I'm like, all right, deuces. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like that. You know what I'm saying? These other guys out here, you got some hawks. We call them hawks back in the East Coast. They'll keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shorty will shut them down. Like, yo, shorty, what? Yo, what's up, though? What's up? Nah.
That's me.
See? Yeah. Me, I'm like, yo, you give me that vibe. There's too many of you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's too many beautiful women in the world. But I mean, in LA and Los Angeles, there's too many out here. So it's just like, I'm not going to just keep going for one unless I'm really drunk and you bad as hell like Beyonce.
Yeah.
And like we seen another one, right? It was like last week at the party, and I was like, damn, I was telling these two, I was like, yo, shorty could get wifed though. Real quick. But I think that was a drink song. I was with this dude Anthony drinking shots like a mother. Yeah. But nah, man, like I'll never switch up my game, man. Like I just know what I hold, I know what I carry, I know my value, and that's not on no conceited shit.
No,
it's just like I know what the type of dude I am, and I don't know.
What was your question again?
It's all good, man. I was just saying, like, if you guys, since you guys came from another parts of the country, if you got advantage from that, or do you think, like, damn, it was kind of a struggle for you to even adapt to the dating life over here?
I think for me it was a challenge just because the people is different. I feel like it was like I feel like
how is the Midwest though, man? Because I've never been there, so I feel like
it's a lot less diverse than the coast.
Yeah,
so it's like it can be real black and white.
Okay,
but people tend to wear their full self on their sleeves. So I felt like people on the East Coast and the Midwest is a lot more approachable than people out here.
Yeah, I feel like you guys got a lot of that Southern charm.
Yeah, it's kind of like that in the Midwest too. And so it's a lot of, values as far as like traditional values and stuff like that out there. So people looking to build relationships, get married, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's totally different. Well, it has been different in my experience out here so far. But out here, people aren't as approachable, I don't think. So I had to kind of, because I'm a very approachable person, I'm like, I'm going to hit you up like, hey, what's up, what's good, blah, blah, blah. And so not everybody with that type of interaction all the time. So it's kind of different to kind of feel people out here. But, I mean, like he said, like your game is your game. So I never changed that. Yeah. It's just like finding who's the right fit for you, or like, what you said, like filling out the vibe for different people.
Yeah, and this dude got the Wakanda dread, so that's half the battle. That's half the battle right there.
That's it right there.
He wondered with the women.
Hey, straight up. No, look. Okay, so look. Yeah, I got dreads. So look. I had a dream last night. I was like, for some reason, I was back home and I didn't have my hair. I was like, yo, like, I don't know what I was going through, but I was just so hurt that I didn't have my dreads. I was like, I'm Samson out here. And so me without the dreads is like, what are we doing out here? And I was just so hurt. And I woke up and I was like, just so relieved. And so I was like, I'll probably never cut my dreads for real. Until they just fall out. But side story.
I'm not gonna lie. When I be seeing this dude with the dreads, I be like, yo, I wish I had some long. I was like, I wish I had some long hair. We did this Halloween joint together. We was Migos.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
giving up my joint. Yeah, and I had some hair. And I felt good. And a lot of people was feeling that. And I was like, dang.
Well, I have to shit up.
I'll stick with the middle pro now.
Yeah, man, this is dope. Yeah, nah, like straight up, man, because like you guys just came over here and you guys adapted well. Have there been any times where like, damn, I'm kind of actually feeling this girl, I might actually like quit the game for you, or you're just too focused on your career, or you're just like, because to me, the problem was because I got a girl now, but before then I was like, damn, there's like so many beautiful girls out here, like it's really hard to just like choose one and settle down, especially because we're all young and stuff too. Like, what's some of the challenges of you just like choosing one girl over all the other ones?
Yeah, man. You were asking like, is it
Just
hard to
choose
quit the
one.
game?
Yeah, like,
nah.
just
It's
choose
actually
one.
it's not hard for me at all, to be honest with you. And that's to be out here. I mean, I know like a lot of cats be like, yeah, because I mean, I after like 2 years I was living out here. I was single. I told you I had a 6-year relationship, and I came out here 2 or 3 years, and I met somebody from out of the States, from Sydney.
Damn, man.
deep.
You got Australia?
Go deep.
Lucky.
Give him the story, bro. Give him the story.
And yeah, man. Met her at a spot, like a mutual friend's birthday party. You stupid. At a mutual friend's birthday party, you know, kicked it, got the number or whatever like that. But we didn't talk. Like 6 months later, she hit me up and was like, "Yo, what's good?" on Facebook, because she from Australia and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, "What's up?" And like I was feeling her or whatever like that, and we just started talking. And we got tight, like platonically. I was talking to her every single day, like Facebook, because you know you can't talk on the phone. She's in Sydney, I'm here, and she was a flight attendant.
Yeah. Oh man, flight attendant.
Damn, we about to get real deep.
Yeah. Hey, before you continue, though,
Probably
like,
not.
You saying some real shit right there that people like lose sight of nowadays. Like you got to know her platonically.
Yeah,
Like people don't be trying to do that no more.
for a year and a half.
It's that Tinder
platonically
mentality,
for a year and
dude.
a half,
Yeah.
distantly, like
Damn, really?
That's
a year
real
and a
shit.
half, bro.
That's real shit.
And
that's crazy.
You like one of like
That's like a real nigga.
Yeah,
like
right.
if I'm talking to somebody and I like you,
Yeah.
like that's
Right,
what
I'm
I'm a
taking
tourist. So I'm like, loyalty is everything.
Yeah.
It's like loyalty is everything. So when I told Kaz I was talking to her and she was from Australia, Kaz was like, yeah, all right. And it was like they knew I was talking to somebody from Australia, but like when I'm like, yeah, I'm not trying to go out or whatever like that, I'm chilling. I'm over here talking to somebody that's 17 hours ahead of me
Damn,
on WhatsApp.
man, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got that deep and we became best friends. And another story, we actually got married. So I mean that goes deeper into it.
Wait, you got married with this?
Hold up, bro. You can't just go over it like that.
Hey, long story short,
Right. Long story short. But,
What happened with that?
a lot. I mean, shit.
Oh, we about to extend this podcast like 30 more minutes just to hear this.
Whatchamacallit? Nah, man. It's just like you gotta factor in like there's no beef or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We still technically we're separated, you know what I'm saying? And this happened within the last year. But she was Egyptian. Culture wise, you know, coming from Australia, you're dealing with different things. You're dealing with moving to another state. You got to get acclimated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And marriage is like 24/7. Another country. Got to get new friends. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit comes into play, and it's like everything was good with us. You know, we moved in together or whatever like that. But you're gonna have your issues and problems when you get into it like a marriage. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, how much are you willing to take? You know what I'm saying? Till death do us part. You feel me? And I was ready for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And,
Damn, man. How old were you?
2 years ago, 2015,
Damn. Okay.
29 or 29.
So
yeah.
you was like, okay.
Yeah. But long story short, yeah, it didn't work out.
So when
Man.
you guys are separated,
Yeah,
but
we
technically
separated.
you're still...
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting,
yeah.
man.
We separated or whatnot. But nah, it's tough, man. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Marriage is work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
That's why I hear, man.
it's work.
That's why I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, I don't know. A lot of people say I'm mature for my age. And like I said, like I'm a one woman dude, so I'm gonna go all out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if it's not nothing, like if you ain't iking me, you know what I'm saying? We not going through no violent shit. You know what I'm saying? My last, like, she was like throwing bows. I had to get out of there. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
man,
Like,
yeah.
get the crazy joints. But damn, I'm going deep. Where's this?
That's cool. Nah,
But
What this podcast all about,
yeah,
man.
man. But like, yeah. It's just like, you know, some things don't work out, and maybe some things don't work out at that point in time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of like Daniel, one of my dudes, I told him the story or whatever like that. And like, I had a lot of dudes that was just there for me because, nigga, I went through it. Like,
Yeah.
I went through it. These last 8 months, isolation. I really want to tell my family, you know, because the family go through stuff, and they in Jersey, and they was like, yo, what's going on? And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just feel everything happens for a reason at its time. You know what I'm saying? So like I was tripping and I was stressing it. But like the end of last year, you know, as I was telling Daniel, I was like, yo, I'm just focusing on me now. Just like you said,
Yeah.
like what can I improve like for myself? You know what I'm saying? Or what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna say it was all her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it was on me, but it was like it's differences that we had that we could have worked out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just on her side. I don't think she was willing to work it out. And I think it's just like she needed to deal with some stuff personally as well. You know what I'm saying? As well as I, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like marriage is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a wedding. Like her family flew in, my family flew in. We got together. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like it was a big thing. And you know, for your best friend, like, you know, how we separated wasn't all the best, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't even trying to like throw all her joint out there because I don't have no beef with her or whatever. I still love her. You know what I'm saying?
That's
but I'm
cool,
just
man.
like, it was a lot of words that was thrown around. You know what I'm saying? Some words you just can't take back, and I'm not all about that getting emotional and just saying shit out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just get emotional and they say shit that sometimes you just can't even take back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
you just gotta take a break.
It's tough, but I don't know. I'm focusing on me now. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on my career, back in this gym. You know what I'm saying? Balling with my boys. I'm just having fun. I'm like, shit.
That's some of the best parts, man.
That's what it is. I'm just focusing on me and not saying I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but now it's just.
Or Trey.
That's me. I'm gonna take this mic off of me. I feel like
I feel you, bro.
I feel like I preach at the church.
Hey, shout out to Trey. Shout out to Trey, man, because he one of the last real ones out here. Like, just straight, this how he handled his business and how, like, just seeing him go through his shit last year.
Yeah.
Like, he just went about it in a very
a mature way.
Very mature way. Yeah, super mature way. And I really fucked with that and like admired it. Just how he handled that whole situation.
Yeah, man. Because most of the time,
asked again, straight up.
No. It's all good, man. I'm just gonna say this, like, because most of the time, one of the things that girls always give me feedback about the show is that they never hear guys talk about this type of stuff because they always think that we hold in everything and then that we don't, you know, we're not like we take breakups easily, like fuck it, we can just go on, move on to the next one.
Yeah. We looked as the masculine type. I mean,
right.
I've had it there. Like
I was talking to a lot of my female coworkers, and you know, I feel like girls have a tendency to come together and like commune and talk about this stuff. And guys do too, but just in a different way. It's not like a whole thing. Like
you get a whole group of guys together and just like, yo, I just went through this break. No.
So shout out to y'all for even doing this podcast because I think that it's important to get our voice out there in a platform like this where other people can hear and listen to. Because I think it's important, just we don't do it often enough.
Have you ever been through a bad breakup?
A bad breakup? Nah, you know what? I was taught. I was raised by my father and my mom, and they're still married. They have a good relationship, and the men I saw growing up were just good men in general.
Yeah.
But I probably one of the best pieces of advice that I ever got was from my mom. And it was like very early. I was thinking I was like maybe in middle school or high school, and I was just talking to girls and whatever. And she was like, you know what, you're gonna talk to a lot of different people, but make sure, like, if you're in a relationship, if you leave a relationship, no matter, you know, what the reason was, make sure that person got something good to say about you versus bad. So, like,
that's cool, man.
Y'all might break up for different difference of opinion or something like that, blah, 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 but nobody gonna ever be in a relationship with me and come out of it saying, yeah, Daniel was, you know, like a bitch, like a fucking asshole, X, Y, and Z, because that's never gonna happen. Right. That's just how I go about my actual relationship. So like the people my exes and stuff like that, we all cool, we friends. It just didn't work out. But you're not about to go around town saying, you know, I did this, blah 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 blah, because I never treat you like that. So that's just my take on it.
Are you friends with your exes?
Sorry. Let me back that. Let's back up a little bit.
Let's clarify this.
We are friendly. We are friendly. Like, it's no beef for real. So, there's a couple of them out there. So if y'all listen to this, shout out to y'all. I hope y'all doing well. X, Y, and Z. I'm doing well myself. Thanks for asking.
Trey back on here.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
It's like Tory Lane said, shout out to all my ex-girlfriends. Y'all just made me better.
Real life. It sounds like some spiteful shit, but I feel it.
Yeah, no, you did, but still.
No, I feel it. No, I feel like every experience. Oh, my bad. I feel like every experience that you go through, whether it's good or bad, does make you better, or it should make you better. And if it doesn't make you better, then you're doing it wrong. Or you gotta take a look in the mirror, because if you're gonna go like what Trey said, like if he go through some shit, like you said, if you go through some shit, you gonna come out and be like, you know what, that happened, but let me look at me, see what I can do better, see what I can build, and then go from there. And that's some real shit. Like that's the real shit out of any situation. It don't even have to be a relationship. It could be your job or whatever. Like I'm always turn the mirror on myself before I look at somebody else and be like, it's fucked up. So like my last full relationship, it was like 3.5 years, but that shit went sour. It was kind of long distance, but the first thing I did was turn the mirror on myself. Like, you know what? To be honest, I could have been a better communicator. I could have reached out more. I could have took more time to do X, Y, and Z. Like she could have did some stuff on her end too, but I'm not gonna discredit what I did and the effort that I put in either. So
yeah. Man. Because relationships are not always going to go perfect. So there's always stuff that you guys can work on. I guess that's the experience of just having that stuff, man.
Yeah. If my ex would have hit me up, like we cool. Like I'm cool with all my exes. Yeah. But it's not, I don't talk to them on a daily basis. I don't talk to them. Like one of my exes, I just heard from her, like she texted me out the blue. I was like, that's hey, cool, what's going on? It's crazy. Like they text you out the blue when something like, I just got out of a relationship. Yeah. I haven't heard, you know what I'm saying, for her, God knows how long. But it's like when people, it's crazy when people, not even this situation, but when people see you broken up, all them start coming out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay.
Where was y'all at before?
You know what I'm saying? But
I like keeping that window open. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen down the line. Like, I accidentally see you in the middle of Miami Beach somewhere, and you looking good. Hey, you know what?
What type of window that one night?
A very short window.
A very short window is like that long term. You know what I'm saying?
Have you, like, after the breakup, have you guys ever hooked up with your ex again? Like, after you've been broken up?
What you mean? Like we broken up, but you just came over like one time and we was
like yeah, pretty much.
Like a different person.
Oh, wait, say it again?
No, I'm sorry, not a different person, but if you break up with your ex or your girlfriend, right, now she's your ex, do you ever go back for that, like that sex still? You guys still have that physical connection where you're just still hooking up, but you're no longer a couple?
Damn, I don't know before.
Yeah, I don't think I did that.
Yeah, them girls wasn't having that with me.
It was
like, you back with me, you back with me. Like.
I never went back for sex because I feel like
it has to be more.
Sometimes it be the sex that keep you in the first place, and then once you over the sex, it's like cut. So if I don't want, sometimes in some relationships, if I don't want to have sex with you, the word is cut.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's pretty savage, but
hey, you're telling the truth though,
like,
man.
You know what? Yeah, that's kind of real. I'll leave it at that. That's some savage ass shit.
Wait. What do you mean by like not wanting to have sex
real
anymore though? Like you just like.
Let me clear my name.
You
real
tired?
Quick. Sorry, tired? I wasn't thinking about relationships. I was thinking about just people in general, which is still kind of fucked up. I'm out here putting my name out there, but it is kind of real, but it's kind of savage. So let me chill. In relationships, no, because I have like. I don't know. I feel like relationships is different. Like, I respect what it is and what it isn't when it's apart. And I feel like after you break up with somebody, there's an amount of time that's needed for y'all to, like, get your mind back clear as an individual versus, like, having a connectivity as far as being in a relationship. So, but outside of relationships and just, like, people that you meet with on occasion and, that's just what it is sex, then it's just sex and leave it at that. I'm a very like, this is what this is and this is what this is not.
Yeah, you gotta tell them up front.
You gotta be super upfront because I hate leading people on. I hate being like, hey yo, like I think I'm digging you, blah blah blah, and we just fucking, and then I all of a sudden don't stop talking to you. I mean, obviously it's gonna be people that like think a certain way about what it is or what it should be, but I'm very upfront before sex about what is this gonna be? Because I'm not trying to like play a little game with you. And like Nobody got time for that for real.
That's some grown man shit,
We
man.
grown at the end of the day. That's what I was about to say. Like we grown at the end of the day. So it's just like I'm the same way. I'll tell you up front. Even though if it's not up front, like it'll be up front. It's gonna be within it's gonna be within that week or two. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be real with you.
I was gonna be like, y'all, you back at my apartment. I'm telling you right now.
Right now.
Nah, it's fine.
Nah, man. I don't like to lead women on at all because I got nothing but women in my family. I got two older sisters. I got 5 girl nieces. Like all my cousins is women. You know what I'm saying? And then I like been like growing up around women. You know what I'm saying? My mom, you know, I've been like Daniel. I've been brought up in a good household, and my father definitely taught me that. So I wouldn't want that done to me, to put the shoe on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that done to me. So it's just like, especially, you know, a girl really feeling you and you doing her dirty. I can't stand to see no girl cry or like, don't be slitting your wrists. I don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You know what I'm saying? Because you get those type of girls, or vice versa. But so you get those type of girls that really feel you. You're not feeling them like that, and it's like, damn, you got trapped up because you over here banging her out, you having sex, and the shit is good, and she thinking it's something. And it's really not as serious as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and then
it's like people's expectations.
Yeah.
But why do you think we don't tell them up front though most of the time? Because, you know, most guys aren't like you. They'll just like keep doing their thing.
Because they trying to fuck.
Yeah. And when the sex is good, it's like, oh, I'll tell them next week. You know what I'm saying?
The sex is good.
Yeah, I'm telling them next week. The sex is still good. I'll tell them the week after. You know what I'm saying? And then it'd be like 6 months. And you'd be like, damn. Like,
no, that shit has to be hard. Like with my girlfriend now, you know this too.
Yeah.
I pushed out the relationship for as long as I could because I was just like, I don't want that title yet. I want the freedom to do whatever I want. But I love the physicality that we had together. Like every time we connected, it was like the best sex I ever had. So
she was like, wait till you see when we in a relationship without doing it.
right.
That's fair.
Nah,
But
she didn't do that to me, bro.
But it's crazy because like, yeah, when you messing with somebody and the sex is good, but when you put that title on it, it's like people tend to well, this is not me, but people tend to switch up, and it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you acting like this now? Or why you acting like this now? You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
that's why some people don't get married too. Because
you know what girls be talking about? Like, why is dudes afraid of commitment? I don't think it's dudes afraid of commitment. Dudes just don't like pressure. Like anybody, people don't like pressure to have to make a decision or like being like kind of pushed into a corner. So when I be talking to girls and they be like, oh, you know what? I'm thinking about like this dude is the one. I'm like, you know, just give it time and let it sit, but don't give it too much time. So like, let's say y'all talking for like 3 years. Like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good question to ask. Like, if y'all dating, y'all 2.5, 3 years in, what's happening? Where is we going? That's a good question. But like, if y'all only dating a year, don't be pushing the issue on somebody, because that's just pressure. That I mean, like obviously, like women think about it different ways because for a variety of different factors, but I think that it's not. I don't think it's a commitment thing so much as it's a pressure thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, I think
go.
I agree. I mean, I think it's different. It's different. It's like marriage is different. Like when you get married, like things supposed to switch up. Mm-hmm. Pressure or not, I mean, you're gonna feel the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something I went through because I think my ex, like, she felt the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like back in Sydney, like Sydney's like it's a party town. It's a party town or whatever like that.
Damn.
You know,
okay.
Out here, I used to do that when I was out here, but there's no reason for me to be in a club no more. You know what I'm saying? Not saying she couldn't go to the club, but it's just like, why am I going there? Like I go there with my girl and chill, but it's just like, I'm not going there to look at my ass. Like I got my shorty there, you know what I'm saying? You know, girls like to go out, like to dance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would you say it's people not like most dudes not like that?
No, I'm not saying most dudes. It's just like there was a time for me when I was going there, you know what I'm saying? But when I got married, it's like, what the fuck am I gonna be there for? Mm-hmm. Like me going there by myself. You know, if I go with my shorty, cool. If we're going for a birthday or whatever like that. But I'd rather not put myself in environments where I know something can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like, nah, it's like I wouldn't do anything, but it's just like I'd rather not put myself around that, even with going with my shorty. Because you know these dudes out here, some of them be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And my ex, she was beautiful as hell. She's beautiful as hell. She's Egyptian or whatever like that. Very gorgeous. It's like, yeah, people gonna be looking at it, but like this dude's out here that will say the wrong shit or go and touch or do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not overprotective, but I'm protective. As guys, we're supposed to be like that. Ain't nobody gonna come and disrespect my sisters, my mom, my girl cousin. I'm not fucking with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather keep myself out the equation. And if I get that phone call, then we got to do something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like that's not what kept me in the crib. It's just like I'd rather not put myself in environments because I know how I could get, and I'm not the dude to be on some law. I'm ready to fight, but like guys, we're protectors. You know what I'm saying? And like, especially when you're married too. I'm not down for like these ratchet ass clubs and shit like that. Like some grown ass shit I can do. You know what I'm saying? But like the supper clubs of the world and the One Oaks. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. It's just not my Steelers.
I threw my birthday there. That's because I threw my
Trey,
birthday there. Trey. Real life.
No, but yeah, like some dudes don't even care if you're with your girl too. They just like straight up try to swoop on them, but
that's like a trust thing too. Like, if I'm in a like, I'm a type of person when I'm in a relationship, I trust you 100% or 0%, and you get that 100% out the bat, out the gate until you do some dumb shit. And like, so.
Well, what's considered dumb shit? Like, let's say you guys are at the club, right? And then for whatever reason, there's separation. Whether you go to the bathroom, and you come back, and she's talking to somebody else.
You can be talking to whoever. I don't give a fuck.
And she don't look back for you. Like, what she continues talking to this person, but she don't look back to see where you're at.
She's talking to a person?
She's caught up in the conversation.
I don't give a fuck about no conversation.
So
you know what I always, you know what, if I could just be vulgar for a minute, you know what I don't give a fuck about? It's like, why do dudes be caring about that? Like, you know, she fucking you. So why you care if she talking to this old person over here? Like, if she like twerking like hard on somebody, like just going ham on somebody, I'm like, all right, I feel a certain type of way. You should have did that shit. Right. But like, if you really my girl, like if I trusted you to be in a relationship with you, you can be talking to whoever, blah, 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 because I trust you, and I'll give you that trust, that benefit of doubt, until you give me a reason not to trust you. I
just think like, especially if you go into somewhere as a couple, guy or girl, man, like I want to make my woman feel the utmost comfortable. So if I'm going to this club, I'm there like a good amount of times, and I know folks, you gonna know this is my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you don't, like, if I, like Anthony said, like if shorty goes to the, like, if I go to the bathroom, and I leave my girl, and I see a girl that I know, and I left my shorty for like 15, 20 minutes talking to somebody, could be a good friend, not even messing with her, whatever like that. We get caught up in conversation, and you drinking, so you don't know what time it is or whatever like that. You end up talking for 20 minutes, and you see your girl standing by the bar like, and be like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want to make my girl, whoever's my girl, like feel comfortable. Hey, even if she doesn't know, hey, that's my girl. You know, introduce. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you got a real one. You don't have to do it all the time, but it's just like, vice versa. I would like to feel that way, because there's mad dudes out here that don't give a fuck. And they don't think you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck, and they think their girls, like, they could tag them. They think their girls will cheat on them, like, out of nowhere or whatever like that. Like, they think it's easy. You know what I'm saying? So to make your partner feel comfortable like that, I think that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And like,
I definitely think like you. Like that's my thought process. Like when I go out, I need to let her know that I'm with her no matter what. Like even if I'm getting the looks, someone comes at me, talks to me, I'm always like, yo, my girl's right there. Sorry, but thank you type shit, right? Right. But I want to think like you sometimes.
Wait, like, you said my girl is there. Sorry, but thank you. No, it could be normal. Like, hey, what's good? What's good? What you say?
She put me to the test, man. She'll go and like not talk to someone, but someone will approach her, and she'll just continue the conversation. And I'm just like, yo, what are you doing?
What you doing? What you doing?
What's up?
And she has like this smirk on her face.
I'm
just
dead.
like,
I still got it.
Hey, you know what? I feel like it's body language too. Like if you see a girl talking to somebody and her body language just say like she into the conversation hard as fuck.
And now y'all be hair. Y'all ever been a hair? Yeah, I mean, I'm like, yo, why
Like, what
touching
you
your
doing?
hair so much?
What
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
it be, you know that body language. It be switching up. I don't
like-
be seeing you doing that.
You're not doing that shit.
Hell yeah. But I think it's girls and guys. They be just trying to think or see if they still got it. Not to say
and we do it too. Like if I see like I'm gonna see like if I'm in a relationship, I see a girl that's attractive. She asks me if that girl is attractive. I'm like, I don't know. I only got eyes for you, but like I mean, like everybody see it just like we see people that's attractive when we're in a relationship. They see it too. So I'm not about to trip. As like you coming home to me every day. I'm not about to fucking. I give you that trust until you fucking give me a reason to not fucking trust you.
Yeah.
And so
I want to say the crazy thing about my last relationship. My ex, she was cool with me going out. Like she's from another country, so it's just like,
dope,
yo, go
man.
out to the club.
Yeah.
Go do this, go that. I wasn't used to that because girls from the East.
that's wait, where's this at?
No, she from Australia.
Oh yeah, okay.
So they like,
She
yo,
was
like
cool.
go out. You know what I'm saying? Go out with your boys, and I respected that.
But I was kind of suspicious.
I was suspicious at first, but that's just
Are
who
you
she
doing the
was,
same? Yeah.
and I liked
I've
I
never
liked
had
it. I
that
never took
before.
advantage of it.
Yeah.
But like I always went out because it's cool to get that separation time because we was always up under each other. You know what I'm saying? We was always together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do need. You know what I'm saying? But like I didn't care. Like I always loved being around her. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I could bring around my guys. I could be with her girls or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying?
When you marry, do you feel like a little jealousy helps or nah?
A little jealousy
Yeah.
when you married.
Like when you
Yeah.
show them that you care that much, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I get you. Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, it does, but not over jealousy because some girls can
Right.
take it a
Right.
different type of way, and then they feel like you're overprotective, you're insecure. And I was never that, but it's just like when you know guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she got it because we from here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In Australia, the guys they whack as fuck. It's just like they love when American guys go over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like those. Whatchamacallit, but it's just like I told her, like I met like dudes out here, they different, man.
Yeah.
They're like hawks, like you know what I'm saying. They're
Hunter-gatherers.
hawks. They don't give a fuck, and I think that's another thing that we went through too. Because like, not saying she went to the club all the time, but she liked being in that environment,
Yeah.
and that's something I had to deal with because her coming home at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, or even 5. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Our communication was cool, but there's sometimes, when I'm hitting her up and she not picking up her phone, it's like, I'm getting worried. You know what I'm saying? And just like, she with her Aussie girls. You know what I mean?
Interesting. I feel like, I don't know how. I mean, I feel like I'm a turned individual, so I would want to, my bad. I feel like I'm a turned individual, so I would want to, like if we married, like, and we still young and we don't got no kids or nothing, I feel like I would want to party with you. But I can see me getting tired of that shit. And if you still want to party, I'm gonna be out till 5 in the morning. I feel like I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think I was just on another level. You know what I'm saying? Like I was done with the club stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying like, yo, let's go chill with some. Not even like no boring shit. Like let's chill with some couples. Let's hit the dinners.
Yeah,
let's go like some different
to
shit.
brunch
Let's go to brunch. Let's go horseback riding. Let's do some different stuff that we never did. You know what I'm saying? And I was with that because it's just like when you keep doing the same shit. I'm over that.
See, that's what I'm afraid of, man. Because they just keep doing the same routine type of stuff.
I'm over that life. I think I surpassed that life because even when I go to the clubs now, I be looking at these folks like, yo, this shit is whack, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, it's like if you with your boys, it's cool and it's different or whatever. But like I've been to some clubs and I'm like, yo,
you always see that one dude who's there like, you shouldn't be here, bro.
Yeah, you should not.
I don't want to do
shouldn't
that.
be here,
I don't want to become.
And the things that I hate is seeing like sloppy girls. Like I hate a girl that can't handle her
It's
liquor.
on my nerves.
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like it's so unattractive, and it's just like you see that, and
See
then the next thing
grown-ass
they
women
rubbing
do
up
that.
against you, and you
Yeah.
like, yo, chill out. Chill out. You
And
know
what
what
scale of sloppy we talking about?
I'm saying? You know what scale I'm talking about, man.
Nah.
It's just
Like,
like
that's the girls I hook up with. dog.
No. First of all, if you out there and you talking to girls and sloppy and you taking them back like they sloppy and you taking them back and fucking them like you a rapist low key.
Yeah,
like, you on some Bill Cosby
need to
shit.
go
Yeah.
get checked out, bro. You need to get checked out. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's just like
It's a slippery slope, but that's my feeling.
Yeah,
I think
man.
it's just not worth it when you get a certain age. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
when you
Like,
start-
I think
yeah,
back when I was
yeah,
22, I didn't give a shit. I was a sloppy kid.
Fuck it.
Like
I was
college,
cool.
College.
College.
Like, you not even think about that.
Yeah, up to like 25, 26. I was doing me. And like, it was to the point where I was in the club, like, sloppy as shit. And I'm
Don't
like,
let them come back on your ass 40 years from now talking about this nigga did something.
Oh, right.
That's cool. It's Trey, though.
right. Yeah, for real. But that wasn't me.
That was not me. Y'all always try to confuse us black people.
Right.
No, I'm just playing. All
Um,
right, what's your other question? My bad.
You good, bro? Oh man, I love this shit.
You lit, bro.
No, like this is probably like one of the funnest interviews I've been on.
yeah?
Yeah,
Damn,
dude,
y'all need some
it's
more
hard.
funny people out here.
Or I just need to get more alcohol on this show.
Probably.
How, now I'm about to interview him.
All right, bet,
How'd your
bet.
breakup? How'd your breakup go? I don't know if you
My
explained.
breakup?
Yeah,
Was that episode 101 or what?
No, that's episode 16.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
episode 16.
Wait, that's
man.
trash.
Yo,
Hey, look.
subscribe to the podcast.
Hey, that's
Hold up,
trash.
hold up.
Hey, look, hold. First of all,
I didn't.
the
All right,
interviewer, right. The interviewer didn't even talk about his whole life until episode 16.
Damn.
I know,
16.
man.
What number
That's
was that?
trash. We don't know even who
20.
you are.
20. I just released my episode 4 weeks ago.
Oh, for
They
real?
don't even know
Yeah.
your story. You gotta.
I
know.
don't tell you my whole joint.
Right.
Scratch all of that, bro. Don't tag me in nothing either.
Hold on, motherfucker. Subscribe to it.
You can't open
Yeah,
up with
listen
that,
up.
man.
Yeah,
You just
listen
gotta
up.
build up the hype.
Yeah.
You know what's cool though, man?
Questions, though.
Yo,
I
some
know y'all got
the
some
little
hard questions.
jealousy stuff is I'm actually like I think it's pretty cool, man. Like I just got Instagram and _Dorsey just to let you know.
Yeah.
I'm not really I don't use
on
it.
Same
I don't
as
use
well.
it all that much, but I like followed I followed Rollstar. I used to follow it, right? And they always have like those honeys on there, whatever. And so I followed one because I was like, yo, she's fine. And she plays ball, like whatever. She like actually
That
had
shit will
dribble.
get you in trouble.
Yeah,
dude.
and so I
Girls
followed
check
her.
that shit too.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yo, I saw that you recently followed this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Hey,
That
first
gotta
of
be
all-
on your joint crazy.
yeah. I was like, what? How do you-
Hey, you know
Dude,
what?
that's
That's
the
so
thing, dude.
whack to me. That is like so whack to me. Like if you on Instagram and you looking at pictures that you like, okay. But if you looking at posts that other people like, that's incredibly
Yes.
whack.
Nah,
That
hey,
is so
all girls
incredibly
do
whack.
that,
But I
though,
know
dude.
people do that, and it's just like y'all really care so fucking hard about all that shit. Like you are so thirsty. Oh my god. But to your point about the World Star shit, I was never the type to follow Instagram like models because
Yeah.
I was like, that's some fugazi shit to be. So I always was fucking with like people that like I knew were just some
man.
regular
I
ass
agree
people.
with you. I agree with you. I did it. I don't know. It was just one of those things. Like it was basketball, one of my favorite things, and like she was cute. Like whatever, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna follow
Yeah,
her, right?
Nah.
But then my girl brought it up, and I was
Wait,
like,
wait,
all
she
right.
was doing what?
She brought it up how like I noticed you followed this one person, and I was like, how the fuck you doing this already? Like whatever. But
One person.
How'd you get through that shit though?
One
but I
person?
put this up. I put one person. I put this out there. I was like, yo, you're following OBJ. Well, I don't see what the difference is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Y'all
She's
just
like,
joking, right?
huh?
Y'all just joking, right?
Yeah, I mean, it got to like it didn't get serious at all. It was just
Alright,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
free flowing
yeah.
conversation.
Okay.
And then she's like, well, OBJ be like, it's not like he has his shirt off on everything. So I'm like, hold up, let me open up his shit real quick.
shirtless.
Like shirtless, doing all types of shit. I'm like, yo, what do you call this? She's
Right.
like, whatever.
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
whatever. I'm like, yo, you unfollow him, I'll unfollow mine, we good. And then we just unfollowed, and it was just like, all right, cool, fuck it.
Yeah, you know what? That social media in general and
Yeah.
relationships could get you fucked up. I mean, like it sucks, but I mean it can, man, on both ways because I think that's another thing. Like, I feel like, especially in a relation, go back to relationships. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like being all on the Instagram 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck,
like
dude, that gets tiring, bro.
Dude, it gets tiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes for both parties, yo.
Yeah.
Like, I catch myself now. Like, it's like a kind of image, like business thing, because you got your podcast. You know,
Yeah.
I got my stuff on the side. I shoot, I direct, I produce, but I got, I do photography and stuff as well. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I post pictures up, you know what I'm saying, my lifestyle shit too, or whatever like that. You know what I mean? You got to keep it kosher. But yeah, man, like I think now I'm trying to be less and less on it because it could be addictive.
Yeah,
You know
man,
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
go on a rabbit hole with
Yeah,
that.
it could be addictive to the point where sometimes I get up in the morning and my thumb got the mind of its own and going straight to that shit. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, when I was in a relationship with her, it's like she was always on her phone.
Yeah.
Like, always on her
That shit will
phone,
bug
like,
me, man.
And sometimes I'm
You
like,
gotta set some
yo.
rules, like,
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be, and I know she was away from home and home 17 hours behind, and I know she has her friends, but
Yeah.
the Facebook, the fucking Instagram, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, what's about us? You know what I'm saying? I think this generation now, our phones got us fucked up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not like old times. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's with us with like no phones, we going out, you know what I'm saying? Seeing a
some Black
movie,
Mirror
you know what I
episode
mean? Like,
that.
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's like, it's real. And I feel like we should get back to that because these phones are really fucking up people's heads, yo. That shit could really fuck up a nigga's day. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really can.
But sorry.
But back to relationships. Episode 16. I just want to know how you broke up with your girl. I know you got a new girl now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, whatever her
Shout out
name
to
is.
her.
Shout out to
Kat.
Kat.
Do
But,
it.
Shout out to New Babe for Loverboy Los.
yes, sir.
Do a 30-second, 1 minute thing for them, man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll do this another time because my girl,
Hey,
my girl's gonna
look,
hate this
look,
shit.
You need to be asking more out of y'all hosts.
Hell yeah.
Yo, this
That's-
is taking off
hey.
offline. Meeting offline, man.
He gave y'all his story on
I gave
episode
you
16.
Word.
Damn.
Y'all gotta go listen,
No
man. That's
tags,
how I
no
do my
nothing.
promotions.
Hey, episode 16. Check that out.
Yeah, you guys learned my story. No, man, I just went through a breakup. Thought I was gonna marry this girl. Shit didn't work out.
How
Talked
long was
to-
you with her?
8 months.
8 months?
8 months was a long time, dude. That's been my longest time too. with the
Really?
girl. That's why I'm like, when you said 6 years, I was like, damn.
Yeah, 8 months.
I can't.
Ooh,
I
Hey,
can't.
do 2 years. Do 2 years.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that, dude. Oh,
Hey, you know
yo.
what? No, do 3 years and don't fuck for the
You
first.
don't even know her
year.
favorite color in 8 months. You better
I forgot all about it.
favorite food or nothing, dog. Trust me, learn from your boy.
Oh my god.
Learn from your boy.
Nah, man, y'all gotta listen to that episode because
Okay,
he went through some shit.
went
man.
through
He
hell.
went through some
Okay,
shit.
no, I feel you. No,
Alright,
man, respect.
That's the same shit that happened when I was interviewing Anthony. He was like, hold up, let me tell your story. Let me hear your story.
Thanks.
Oh man, but
I'm about to
Got-
edit this one with you real quick.
yeah, I got to wrap this up because I got one bar. I just saw and I didn't bring no extra batteries, so
True that.
I'm gonna leave the floor open to you guys. If you guys got any more things you want to get off your chest about dating, girls, relationships, what guys need to do better, what girls need to do better.
Yeah, man, what's like the one piece of advice you would give to single men out here who are in your same shoes that you are, you know what I mean, trying to hustle out here, but also wouldn't mind having a lovely lady on this by the side? Like, what's one piece of advice you would give them?
I would say at all times, be honest to what your intentions are and what you're trying to do. It's not a crime to just want sex. It's not a crime to want to get married. But I think that what people get fucked up is that they're not upfront with their intentions about what they want stuff to be. And that's where it goes into a slippery slope and we get called fuck niggas and stuff like that. So, or sorry.
Yeah, like hey,
Oh, no,
that
no,
happens
no, I
though.
can't
That's
say
what
that.
they say. Though.
Hey, but like fuck.
It's true though. Some girls, oh, you're
When we
a
start
fuck
getting
boy.
called like fuck boys and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the fuck boys be bringing it down for like real people like me and Trey over here. Cause
Girls lose their trust, man.
yeah, they lose their trust. And like, I think that if we are all 100% just more honest with each other, and it might be like, you know, like men like mature just at a later age. I don't give a fuck. As long as you being honest, you can't take that away from me. You can't say that I wasn't honest with you or nothing like that. So that would be my advice to single people out here. In general,
Word.
men and women.
Nah, I agree. Honesty and just good communication. And I think that just goes along with honesty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just because you love somebody so much, like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's not about me, but it's I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it's just like, okay, you put your feelings aside to you know what I'm saying, to cater to theirs. But where does that leave you? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, nah, if you value yourself, you got to be honest. If they not with it, shit. I mean, y'all either got to work that out or you got peace out. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think like they say, communication is big. It's
so big.
It's
so
huge.
big.
Like
Yeah.
it's huge. And yeah, I definitely agree about the honesty thing.
It's hard, but I mean, like,
Yeah, it's tough.
it's just better in the long run. Like, yeah.
Damn, that's some true shit, man.
Word up.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, fellas. Thank you so
They might
much
have
for
us
being
back
on my
real
show.
quick.
Hey,
Right.
we gotta do a
I
part
definitely
two.
I definitely got a part 2 rated X that's part of me. Y'all ask some easy ass
Word
questions.
up.
I thought y'all was gonna ask some shit about some bullshit.
Right.
Might have to give y'all the 101, 102 to You know,
watch where you put this out at. Trigger trash.
right.
Editing.
They gonna come back. They gonna
know
be
what I'm
like,
saying?
"Hey, you was talking about this shit."
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Alright, shout out to Loverboy Los and Ant.
Easy.
We out here.
Keep
Come on.
following, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, these dudes were so great, man. I'm going to have them on for another episode. Trey's actually going to appear on a different episode later on, so you'll hear back from him. Got to bring back Daniel, but man, fun interview. Had a great time with these guys and Anthony. And look, I know the microphones I had to share 2 mics, so I know sometimes they sounded distant. But currently working for that too right now, and you guys will hear it perfectly. So be on the lookout for that. Please keep on listening. Please keep on sharing. It only helps us grow too, because one day this podcast is going to be hopefully listened by a whole lot of people that can relate and take away something from this podcast, because at the end of the day, that's why I do it too. So go ahead, follow me on Loverboy Los on Instagram. Twitter's Loverboy Los, so on his Facebook page is I Think I Love You. And you can also follow Anthony at ANT_Dorsey. That's DORSEY. So go ahead, follow. You'll see some pictures of him and his girlfriend, some pictures of me too. You might like that, it might not, but it's on there. Have a good week, everyone.